Welcome back, student. I, Mrs. Felina Gonsalve, teacher of Shet Vidya Mandir, English High School, Maharashtra Board, Vasai. Today we are going to learn Chapter 3 of Science for Standard 7. The topic is Properties of Natural Resources, under which we are going to study properties of air. Natural resources. We have already learned about natural resources and their uses in Standard 6. A natural resources is something found in nature. People can use natural resources to meet their needs. These things include water, land, soil, rock, forest, animals, and minerals. They are called natural resources. So our first property is air. As we all know about air, that the Earth is surrounded by atmosphere which is made by air, and there are constituents of air like nitrogen, carbon dioxide, 6 types of inert gases, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, water vapor, and dust particles. So let's start. As we all know, air is all around us. We cannot see it, yet we feel the presence of air. When we inhale, air is taken in through the nose. If we blow on our hand through our lips, we can feel the air. Let's do some activity. Take a stick from a broom or plastic straw. Tie a thread at the center and hang it so that it remains horizontal. Now tie 2 rubber balloons of the same size at the 2 ends of the stick. See to it that the stick remains horizontal. Now remove one balloon, inflate it and tie it again at its original position. Does this stick remain horizontal? No. The stick goes down on the side of the inflated balloon. This means that air has weight. Air is a mixture of gases. Therefore, like all other matter, it has mass and weight. Our next activity. Take an injection syringe without the needle. Pull its piston and observe it. The piston can be pulled out easily. The piston then remains in that position even if you let it go. Now, close the inlet hole of the syringe tightly with your thumb. Pull the piston and let it go. The force required to pull out the piston more or less than before. Now from this 2 activity, we come to know the properties of air. Air has mass and weight. The molecules of the gases in the air are moved constantly. When molecules present in air strike against a body, the pressure is created on that body. The pressure exerted by air is called atmospheric pressure. Then let's know about atmospheric pressure. Atmosphere has a pressure called atmospheric pressure. The pressure exerted by the weight of atmosphere at sea level. The atmospheric pressure is same in all directions. The atmospheric pressure at sea level is about 1,01,400 newtons per square meter under ordinary condition. Atmospheric pressure is measured using a barometer. Atmospheric pressure decreases as we go higher above the sea level. Now let's know about a great scientist, Daniel Bernoulli. In 1726, the Swedish scientist Daniel Bernoulli put forth the important principle that the pressure of air decreases when its velocity increases, while the pressure of air increases when its velocity decreases. If a body is moving through air, the air pressure decreases perpendicular to direction of the motion, and then the air in its surrounding flows rapidly from higher pressure to the lower pressure. Now let's do the other activity. Take some water in a plastic cup and hold a straw upright in it. Hold a small piece of another straw near the upper end of the first straw and perpendicular to that straw. Now blow hard to the small piece of straw. You will see a fountain of water. Why did this happen? Because on blowing through the straw, the air at its open end is pushed away and hence the pressure of the air at the opening goes down. As the pressure of the air near the upper end of the erect straw becomes less than the atmospheric pressure, the water in the cup is pushed from where the pressure is higher to where it is lower, that is in the upward direction, and the water comes out in the form of fountain. The more forcefully you blow, the higher will be the mountain. This straw fountain works as Bernoulli principle. Let's know about wind. When there exists a difference in the air pressure at the two different places, the air starts flowing from the place of higher pressure to the place of lower pressure. At such time, we feel a breeze or a wind blowing. Thus, winds are an effect of the differences in air pressure. Let's do the other activity. Take ice cube in a glass up to 3/4 of its height. Observe what happened. How did the water droplet appears on the outside of the glass? It is because the ice cube in the glass, the air surrounding the glass cools down. As the water vapor in this air cools down, it condenses and gets transformed into water. It is this water that collects on the outer surface of the glass. That means condensation means there is water vapor in air. If this vapor cools down, condensation takes place. The vapor is then again converted into water. The level of humidity is different in different places. Similarly, the humidity level also changes from time to time during the period of a single day. For example, in the afternoon, when the temperature of the air is high, the capacity of the air to hold the moisture also increases. Compared to its full capacity to hold water, the portion of moisture in the air is less and we feel that the air is dry. The proportion of water vapor in the air is high during monsoon and in coastal area. As a result, we feel humidity. That means humidity of air depends upon the following factor, that is place, time of the day, vapor holding capacity, temperature and season. The level of humidity of air is determined by its capacity to hold water vapor. During the night, when temperature of the air is low, its capacity to hold the vapor is less. At such time, the excess vapor is transformed into water droplets. This is called as dew. Air occupies space. Let's do some activity. Dip an uncorked inverted empty bottle in a slanting position into the water in a white container. What will you observe? From this we come to know that air has properties like occupying space, having a certain volume, having mass and weight. Scarcity of light. Scarcity is the phenomena in which light rays get diverted from its straight path on striking an obstacle. Air is a mixture of very fine particles of some gases, dust, smoke and moisture. When rays of light falls on this minute particle, the particles spread the light in all the direction. This natural phenomena is called scattering of light. Temperature regulation. Carbon dioxide control Earth's temperature. Water vapor and cloud are the major contributor to Earth's greenhouse effect. As we all know that Earth receives energy from the sun. This energy is reflected by the Earth in the form of heat. The constituent of air surrounding the Earth, such as water vapor, carbon dioxide, absorb a part of this heat and give it to the other constituent of air. As a result, the Earth's surface remains warm and thereby becomes suitable for the living world on the Earth. If there were no air on the Earth, the average temperature of the Earth's surface would have been very low. Transmission of sound. Sound passes from one room to another is normally through air. The speed of sound waves is dependent upon density, medium of transmission. All the sound that we hear reach us to the surrounding air. The density of air also changes due to change in the temperature. In winter, the density of the air increases. We can hear the whistle of a distant train clearly early in the morning in winter. Air is useful as a medium for transmission of sound. So we shall continue the topic of properties of water and properties of soil